Imagine a civilization so vast and powerful that its influence can still be felt across the world today. Welcome to the grand narrative of ancient Rome, an empire that stretched from the wind-swept hills of northern Britain to the sun-baked sands of Egypt. At its zenith, Rome was more than a mere city or state. It was a colossal entity that dictated the ebb and flow of cultures, economies, and lives. The Romans were masterful architects not only of buildings, but of society itself. They laid down laws that formed the bedrock of modern legal systems, devised political structures that echo through the corridors of today's senates and parliaments, and constructed architectural marvels that still stand as testaments to their ingenuity. Their language, Latin, sowed the seeds of many tongues we speak today, threading through them like a delicate yet enduring weave. Everywhere you look, the fingerprints of Roman influence are unmistakable, shaping the world in ways that are profound and lasting. This was Rome, a beacon of power and progress, the likes of which the world had seldom seen. But how did Rome rise from a small city to an expansive empire dominating the Mediterranean? The saga begins in the mists of legend, with the tale of Romulus and Remus, twin brothers raised by a she-wolf. Their dramatic story culminates in Romulus founding Rome in 753 BC, a city destined to become a nexus of power and culture. From these mythical origins, Rome was not built in a day. It was forged through centuries of conflict, innovation, and sheer human endeavor. Initially, Rome was just one of many small city-states on the Italian peninsula. However, its geographic position was strategic. Nestled along the Tiber River, it was both defensible against invasions and positioned on key trade routes. This location facilitated both commerce and military logistics, serving as a robust foundation for expansion. Enter Julius Caesar, a figure whose ambition would catapult Rome into a new era. Born into the turbulence of a Roman Republic struggling with its own greatness, Gaius Julius Caesar emerged not merely as a statesman, but as a symbol of bold leadership. His early life was marked by both privilege and peril, navigating through the aristocratic lineage of the Julii family, while embracing the populist ideologies that resonated with Rome's lower classes. As a young man, Caesar's ambition was as vast as the empire he aspired to lead. He climbed the traditional cursus honorum, the ladder of political offices leading to the pinnacle of Roman power. His tenure as a military general was distinguished by not just his strategic acumen, but also by his ability to inspire loyalty among his troops. The Gallic Wars serve as a testament to his military prowess, where his campaigns across Europe expanded Roman territories and filled the Republic's coffers, strengthening his grip on military power. Yet, it was his charisma that truly defined his ascent. Caesar knew the power of words and wielded them as effectively as any sword. His commentaries on the Gallic War not only chronicled his battles, but also served as political propaganda, enhancing his image back in Rome. The crossing of the Rubicon was his boldest move. Alea iacta est. The die is cast, he declared as he led his legions across the river, a direct challenge to the Senate and an unmistakable declaration of civil war. This act was illegal under Roman law, a daring defiance that underscored his resolve. It was a gamble that would either end in his ultimate downfall or elevate him to unprecedented heights of power. With each march and battle that followed, Caesar was reshaping the very foundations of Rome. His leadership during the ensuing civil wars displayed a blend of merciless strategy and unexpected clemency, traits that endeared him to his followers and dismayed his adversaries. With a single decision, Caesar changed the course of Roman history, setting the stage for his ultimate rise to power. Caesar's leadership not only reshaped Rome, but also expanded its borders dramatically. As we delve into the era of Julius Caesar, we witness the ambitious expansion of Roman territory under his command, an undertaking that significantly altered the course of Western history. Julius Caesar, a figure synonymous with power and strategy, embarked on a series of military campaigns that would extend the dominion of Rome far beyond its traditional boundaries. One of his most notable conquests was Gaul, an expansive region encompassing what is now modern-day France and Belgium, and parts of Switzerland, Italy, the Netherlands, and Germany. This decade-long campaign began in 58 BC and was characterized by brutal battles, intricate diplomacy, and the sheer force of Roman military might. The conquest of Gaul is a story of relentless pursuit and tactical brilliance. Caesar's legions, numbering in the tens of thousands, faced fierce resistance from various Gallic tribes united under the chieftain Vercingetorix. The Siege of Alesia, a masterclass in military engineering and perseverance, marked the climax of this campaign. Caesar's encirclement of Vercingetorix's forces and the construction of massive fortifications showcased Roman ingenuity and ruthlessness in warfare. Beyond Gaul, Caesar also led expeditions across the Rhine into Germanic territories and across the English Channel into Britain. These were not mere raids, but calculated moves to secure Rome's borders and intimidate its adversaries. The incursions into Britain, although limited in duration, were significant as they represented the first Roman contact with the British Isles, paving the way for future conquests. These military achievements not only expanded the map of the Roman Empire, but also bolstered its economic and military strength. The influx of spoils, slaves, and resources into Rome from these new provinces fueled the city's economy and its citizens' appetite for glory and entertainment. However, the very successes that magnified Caesar's stature also magnified envy and fear among his peers back in Rome. His prolonged absence, coupled with the immense power he wielded, began to unsettle the delicate balance of the Roman Republic. Caesar's conquests brought vast resources and glory to Rome, but also sowed the seeds of political upheaval. Julius Caesar's impact was profound, but the story of Rome doesn't end with him. After the assassination of Julius Caesar on the Ides of March, Rome was plunged into a series of power struggles and civil wars. The vacuum left by Caesar's death paved the way for his adopted heir, Octavian, later known as Augustus, to rise. It was Augustus who would finally end the Republic's centuries of self-governance, laying the foundation for the Roman Empire, an entity that would endure for centuries. Under Augustus's rule, Rome saw unprecedented peace and prosperity, known as the Pax Romana. This period allowed for the expansion of Roman culture, governance, and infrastructure, which included roads, aqueducts, and monumental architecture, aspects that are still admired and studied today. The legal system that the Romans developed is perhaps one of their most enduring legacies. Many principles of Roman law, such as the rights of the accused to a fair trial and the concept that one is innocent until proven guilty, are still the basis of legal systems worldwide. Moreover, the Latin language, initially the lingua franca of the Roman Empire, has evolved and survived in the form of the Romance languages like Spanish, French, and Italian. Roman engineering and architectural innovations such as concrete, aqueducts, and the arch have also left a lasting impact. These innovations not only allowed the Romans to build bigger and more durable structures, but also influenced architectural styles all the way through to modern times. Cultural and political ideas from Rome continue to shape modern governance. Concepts such as republicanism, civic duty, and even aspects of electoral systems have their roots deeply embedded in Roman traditions. Thus, the spirit of Rome, shaped significantly by Julius Caesar, continues to live on. From the structure of our governments to the languages we speak, from legal principles to architectural innovations, the legacy of ancient Rome and the indelible mark of Julius Caesar can be found woven into the very fabric of our modern society. The echoes of ancient Rome's grandeur and Caesar's audacity resonate through history, touching each of us even today. As we reflect on the monumental saga of Rome and its most illustrious leader, Julius Caesar, it's clear that the ripples of their legacy are still felt. From the sprawling roads that were once Roman thoroughfares to the robust pillars of law and governance that underpin many modern legal systems, the fingerprints of Roman ingenuity are everywhere. Consider the architectural marvels that have stood the test of time, inspiring countless structures around the globe. Or think about the concept of republicanism, a government form pioneered in Rome, which influences numerous nations today. How do you see the enduring impact of Roman culture and Caesar's innovations in your everyday life? Is it in the way we build, govern, or even think? Reflect on these connections and let's discuss. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. And if you're fascinated by the tales of empires and emperors, don't forget to subscribe to GlobeBit for more intriguing insights.